Beers, Wines and Spirits beer haul videos. So in this video, I've got a load of beers from LowCostbeer.com. LowCostbeer.com, aka Smiling Grape, is based in St Neots in Cambridge. It's both a shop under the trading name of Smiling Grape, and then under the domain of Low Cost Beer. They also sell wines, to be fair, and spirits. If you go down to the shop, one of these days I'll actually get my backside down there. They also sell a load of draft beer. Brilliant website. Since discovering them at the start of COVID, was it just before COVID or right at the start? May have been right at the start. And I went on there looking for out of date beers because I'm not tight, but people say to me, "Oh, you're tight." No, I'm not tight. I ain't got money. So, there's a thing. And there was beers from all over the UK. Never heard of the breweries. So it was an exciting thing to try beers from breweries I never had before. And obviously, this channel 2 years ago was, like 2 years and a few months now. It just started. COVID was the thing that exploded the channel. So it was great. The beers came. I think there was two that were the same, simply because the mass of people ordering beers all of a sudden. So anyway, got 12 beers tonight. I've opened the box upside down. So it's Wazik opens the box upside down, but there you go. So I've got all the bottoms of the cans. All good. So first beer on that list is from Anspach and Hobday, and it's called the Crowdfunder Stout. Oh my god. Wow. So there's a chuffing massive amount of names on there. I'm not going through them names. So, commemorative beer to celebrate 2018's crowdfunders. Let's say it better because that writing's awful. No. So I assume it was a special beer, a special stout. Obviously they had some crowdfunding done. Was it to have a tap room or something? I'm not overly sure, but the writing's god awful. So Anspach and Hobday. I can't even see the ABV. You just look at the writing on there. I mean that, and it's really, really, really. There's the writing, and I can't read it at all. Not even with the magnifying glass. But anyway, yeah. Obviously, there's a big story behind that, so I must try and Google that. Next up is from Double Barreled. It's their Dreaming in Colour, and it's a New England IPA at 6%. There we go. Double Barreled. And we'll see what it says on the back. Blast off into a world of vivid hop expression. We've added 14 grams per litre dry hop of Galaxy, Mosaic and Idaho 7 to this juiced up IPA for an intensely tropical aroma and soft, plump mouthfeel for full-on technical experience. So yeah, double barreled. From Rock Leopard Brewing Company, it's their Savage Scene Inner City Pale Ale at 4.9%. Colourful artwork on the cans, as you can see. Good. The artwork's good, that's for sure. On the back it says, fresh and piney with a modest, bitter finish. Just how we like our West Coast pales in the big smoke. It's a good life. So I presume that's London being the big smoke. Yeah. So, there we go. Next up, there is Misty Miyagi Hazy IPA from Deep Creek Brewing Company. There we go. There's the can. Again, nice artwork. Must cost a fortune just for the artwork on the cans, never mind anything else. These days you've got to be good with Photoshop. Made in New Zealand, so a New Zealand beer. Here we go. My mate Keith will be very interested in that. So next up, from Playboo Company, it's a toffee, apple and cinnamon milkshake pale ale. Ooh. Oh, that could be a Wraggy Avenue beer. I love toffee apple. I love cinnamon. Never had them both together, mind you, but this delicious sugary treat will explode onto your taste buds with a snap, crackle and bang to bring back memories. This smooth milkshake pale is cut with sharp, crisp apple notes to dazzle you and put a huge smile on your face. 5%, and they're from Middlesbrough. So yeah, ooh, that's the most interesting of the beers so far, from my point of view at least. From Gypsy Hill, in collaboration with Yakima Chief hops. Yeah, I've heard it. This is Perennial, so Washington State IPA at 5.5%. Perennial is an IPA part of our Hop Farm series brewed for Waitrose. Made in collaboration with Yakima Chief, our first release focuses on hops sourced entirely from Washington State. Mosaic, Echinot and Citra combine for a vibrant, juicy beer with stone fruit aromas. So yeah, here we go. So next up, this is one that I seen on Low Cost, and it was like, oh, that sounds really, really interesting. So from Casaus, New Zealand again, this is their Double Cream Milk Stout, World Beer Awards New Zealand Silver winner. So there you go, look at that, double cream. Brewed and canned in New Zealand, 8.1%. It says, and a New Zealand interpretation, our double cream milk stout is intensely rich, strong and malty with a creamy, almost velvety texture. A full-bodied stout with dark mocha and chocolate aromatics. Our double cream milk stout contains a non-fermentable lactose sugar derived from 100% pure New Zealand milk. 8.1%. And again, that's top of the list for interesting. Oh, so from Playboo Company out of Middlesbrough yet again, this is their cereal milk and chocolate marshmallow and coconut beer. 6.7%. So we're in Wraggy Avenue territory there. Again, here at Wraggy Avenue. Gotta give this a wash. Can't read it properly. Yeah, it just says what I've already said. Well, we've done it again, but this time we are go all in with the chocolate for our second leftover cereal milk beer. This one's like gulping down a sweet, delicious, creamy milkshake, but a milkshake hopped with Sabra and topped with rainbow chocolate and frosted sugar vanilla. Enjoy. I will. Next up on the list is from Urbanaut. It's their Del Mar Pink Grapefruit Hazy IPA. And again from New Zealand, so 3 New Zealand beers. Blast off on a tropical wave of electric haze. This beer is sweet, tart and juicy, a daydream sipper with notes of fresh cut citrus and pine, and a lush squeeze of pink grapefruit juice to keep your head in the clouds. And here we go. From 8 Wired, this is Sundance Hazy IPA. 7%. A special combination of 7 different hops radiate huge, fruity beams of hoppy flavours, all dancing together in one hazy brew. Sundance has all the good vibes of dancing on a tropical beach and basking in a hazy ocean of hops. And again, from New Zealand. So I must put that on the description when I post the video. And again from Urbanaut, so another New Zealand, lots of New Zealand beers here. This is Copacabana, that's how you pronounce it. Brew IPA, party beer. 7.1% from Auckland in New Zealand, like I said. Strap on your triangle bikini and book the sunbed. We're off to Copacabana. Anyway, this brut IPA style is brewed so that no residual sugars remain in the beer, giving a light body and sparkling effervescence. Hugely aromatic with intense aromas of fresh cut fruit salad. This IPA will make you want to bust out the hairspray and dust off the white tuxedo. It's Carnival in a can. Wow. And finally, from Urbanaut again. Another New Zealand, so lots of New Zealand beers in this beer hall. This is Mystic Portal West Coast IPA. We'll read what it says on the back. The ABV is 6.8, so sessionable. He says, let's get lost in the mystic portal, hurtling through space and time. This beer pulls you into a dank realm where huge hops rule the land with a mighty resinous claw, boldly bitter with notes of fresh pine and ripe stone fruit from the colossal addition of Mosaic, Citra and Simcoe hops. Drink fresh, stay weird. Yeah, I like that. I like the things. So 12 amazing beers there, all on Low Cost Beer at this very moment in time. Big update on there. Lots of good draft stuff. You've got Jamie Oliver wine, eh? Jamie Oliver wine. Yeah. His wine might be alright, but the bloke himself. I can take it. I can take his what's the name? His cooking, because he's a good cook, but his business ethics. Interesting. Anyway, that's it from this Low Cost Beer beer hole. Lots of New Zealand beers. Get them while you can. Cheers, everyone. See you soon.